Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It has been a really quiet day again. Bitcoin has declined today a little bit, but it's certainly not enough to suggest that the overall wave 5 of 1 has topped already. Okay, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't even call this wave 5 unless we have one more high. So I'm still looking for one more high here at the moment. Now, I explained everything thoroughly in previous videos, but I will still repeat a lot of it because we always get new viewers and everybody needs to understand the overall context here. But understand that primarily, of this swing low on the 15th of June, we're still waiting ideally for one more high so that we get nice 5 waves up. I think over the last few weeks here, this forecast has worked out really nicely. Price moved up in wave 1. Came down in 2, rallied in a third wave. I think it reached at the time the 1.618 extension. Here on the 21st of June, we completed 3 waves. Then we said, okay, maybe wave 4 and 5 here, with the wave 5 being the 23rd of June high. However, not clearly 5 waves. And you will think about why is it not clearly 5 waves? I mean, it's got 4 and 5, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. But it's not a reliable 4 and 5. It's a bit too short, a bit too shallow, okay? A bit too shallow. But it is acceptable and it is valid. And if price comes down now without making one more tiny high, and that's all I need. I'd like to have just one more tiny high. But if price doesn't do that, then I will say, okay, the 5 waves as per the alternate count here, they are already complete. And this wave 1, which is basically the end of the 5 wave move up. This basically finished here on the 23rd of June. It is nothing I primarily am looking for at the moment because I'd like to see the decent wave 5, decent 5 waves. I would like to have a clear wave 4. And there is a potential that this was actually the wave 4. That's currently the primary, the low on the 30th of June. Hit our trend reversal area. Price did move up since then, not in massive ways, but we didn't expect a massive move up from here. We only expected a 5th wave, and that is not always an impulse. That can be an ending diagonal. So primary expectation is that we still follow this path because I haven't seen anything that would break the trend to the downside. We're making currently higher highs and higher lows. And yes, this wave 4, I did have an ascending wedge on the chart before, but that can always change into something like a channel if we talk about an ending diagonal. So the potential here is that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 with one more high to come in a wave 5 of 1. And again, my target is still sort of 32k for that. Maybe just slightly below that, but sort of 32k. I mean, it could be in a much more bullish interpretation. It could be a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup. And therefore, this is not enough downside to indicate that we have really topped here. And again, if we really topped here and come down now and break below 30,160, which is next support, and then would follow through and break below that swing low, which was 29,430, then I would have to assume that we're already in the wave 2. But I would count the wave 1 then as complete here, and we are already in a larger correction, A wave, B wave, C wave, into our wave 2 support area. But ideally we only get that pullback after one more tiny high. But do you understand what we're talking about? I mean, here we talk about, maybe another 3% increase. Yeah, I mean, we're basically there. It's just one more tiny high. If we get it or not, I mean, it's not really, it wouldn't really have a major impact on price. Okay, so either the 5 waves are already in, or we get one more tiny high. That's sort of what I'm watching for, what I'm looking at. And one more high is currently primary scenario until price breaks below 30,170, 30,180, this swing low of the 2nd of July. Yeah, I mean, at the moment this could still be a wave 4, but if it comes down much lower, it would be too low for a reliable wave 4 in a diagonal. So it's now pulled back to the golden ratio, the 61.8 retracement at 30,640. If it drops much lower than that, I mean, I wouldn't then really want to call it a wave 4 anymore. Below 30,430, I think there's a decent chance it will break down. Yeah, this is just sort of small micro support. I mean, at the moment, the move down still looks corrective, okay? At the moment, the move down still looks corrective, and I'm still watching for another high. So and there's not much more I can say. And again, if we don't get it, then the wave 5 is already in here, and with the top on the 23rd of June. But certainly, I can make the case to count this as 5 waves up. And we need the 5 waves, yeah, to indicate the trend is shifting to the upside. So I've got that either way. It's just that it would give more confidence if we push here once more higher. But the problem that we have is the move down of this 23rd of June high to the downside here into our trend reversal area. That was a 3-wave move. And the move up now is also a 3-wave move. So this doesn't really look impulsive at this stage, but one more high would at least give us 5 waves, and we could count an ending diagonal in wave 5 complete. Yeah, and there is not much more to add at the moment. I mean, I guess tomorrow we'll see a little bit more price action. Today was a quiet day due to the bank holiday in the US. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.